Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. So today we're going to be showing you the RV strategy. Now I'm playing with a pretty big crowd here, so we're going larger share size. So if you're looking for a beginner video, that some of the episodes I have here are more for beginners. So this one's going to be more toward seasoned pro traders. What is possible with the right indicators, with the right strategy, if things are going right for you, what could be possible. Please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of someone licensed before you try to emulate any of these trading demonstrations or strategies or anything else that I show here on this channel. So we're going to be trading Tesla this morning. This should be being released on Christmas Day. That's what I'm being told, this video. So if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, wherever you are in the world. And hopefully this will end up being a profitable video. I don't know yet. So we're going to go over what I'm about to do and the strategies that are, the strategy itself isn't really advanced. This layout is a bit advanced for a beginner. That's why I recommend you go. There's a lot of videos that I put out that show you how to build this layout, how to use this layout, how to just do charts, how to just do scanners, how to just see which way the market might be going. Different videos about all the different tools and studies on this layout that you're seeing now. So you might, if you're not pro or at least intermediate trader, you should really look at this as just its pure entertainment value. We are an entertainment channel first, educational, entertainment, education, trying to teach you through entertainment the different ways that are possible in trading. So what I have right here is a 1-minute chart with a bunch of custom indicators that I'll go over soon with you. An active trader here, a level 2. This is a 15-minute chart down here. This is another custom indicator, the trader dashboard here. I have a 5-minute chart here with the MACD, and then I have another 5-minute chart, and then a 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour, all reduced. Now, why I have all this mess on here is because I am a professional trader. So I am known as the professor, professional trader, and I am a coder for Charles Schwab Thinkorswim platform. So I have a lot of different scripts that you'll see here. Some are available for free right on this channel, and others you can get over at the $1 Million Margin Club. That's $1,000,000-Margin Club. They have their own YouTube channel, and they have a special deal going on where if you purchase any of their books, because they're a publisher that I strongly promote and believe in, along with Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, Tom Hougaard, Best Loser Win, and then the $1 Million Margin Club's Volume 1, 2, and 4 particular. Volume 3 is it's a lot of fun learning your candlestick patterns. Volume 2 is the Candlestick Pattern Playbook. It's the only book that actually rates patterns, so I highly recommend that. Patterns, as you get to be more advanced, patterns are really, really important in scalping, particularly day trading now. So you really should learn your patterns in whatever book you get. I like that one. Then, of course, Day Trading Volume 1, which came out in 2023 in March, shot to the bestsellers because that's what we're going to be trading today, the RV strategy, because it was the first strategy guide that had a large cap stocks for a strategy to trade, to scalp, day trade, rather than just do swing and long-term trades. So that's what's amazing about that book. So I highly recommend that book. It's made a lot of money for a lot of different traders, and I'm going to show you the possibilities of it here today. The other book I really like that they put out this year is Day Trading Volume 4, which is Trading the Open. I love Trading the Open. It's so exciting. Most traders love to trade it, but after they lose their butt trading it, they just never go back to it. So having a strategy that starts after the first 1-minute candle is closed, like all those market orders are out, all those waiting orders are gone, all that impossible skewing that you can't figure out, that strategy kicks in. It's a breakout strategy based on pre-market levels or even open session levels. There's 4 different strategies in that book, Day Trading Volume 4, and then in the companion book to that came out a bit later, that's still very recent, has what they call the holy grail, which is the fifth strategy of trading the open throughout the day. So it starts with the open, but then you can use the same support and resistance and breakout level. So almost all strategies are based on some sort of a breakout level, whether you're breaking out of a support and resistance line that you've just made with a Fibonacci level, or whether you're using your ATR, or whether you're using a breakout level based on the closing or opening of a candlestick, whether it be a 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, whatever it might be. Different strategies are based on different breakout levels. So highly recommend all those books. There'll be links to them. Now let's get into, before we start trading, I have a group with me here today that's going to be trading along with me. Charlie's over here. She handles the chat. And then Alan is over on another station to my left that you normally see behind me, because we're going for the big bucks today. So now, normally when I'm trading here as the professor, my goal is $5,000 a day, and I try to get that within 30 to 45 minutes. That's a tall order, right? You have to have a large share size to do that. Now, this is Tesla, which is trading at $419 roughly right now, and we have 500 shares. So that's an expensive stock to trade. So it's, like I said, this is more for advanced traders that have more money in their account. Now, you're not really putting that much money up to lose. You might, like with me, I will have a max loss of probably $1,000 a trade. That's really, really high for a max loss, but I plan to be making 5,000. So that's usually I'll go. I have 500 shares that are going to be trading. Usually I'll put a max loss at $500. So why I bring up max losses? Everybody, all the books that you read, all the professionals will tell you need a day trading plan and you need to log. Mainly, this entire channel started a little over a year ago because I was trying to get people to log that weren't logging. So always have a day trading plan that has a maximum loss per trade and has a maximum loss per day, or a number of lost trades per day before you stop. It's like I'm stopping so I can come back and trade another day and I haven't blown my account. You have to have a plan. You have to follow your plan. It is the hardest thing to do in day trading. That is why 95% of traders fail. They believe they know best when the plan's kicking in, or they get behind and they get emotionally hijacked. So it's very important that you follow a day trading plan when you trade. And then you trade in a simulator when you try to follow any of these strategies, or anybody else's for that matter, on YouTube that isn't a licensed financial advisor. Get in a simulator. Every platform has a simulator, and for the most part, I believe. And you want to learn in their simulator so you understand how their live trading is going to work on their platform. And you want to practice on that simulator with the strategy that you're using, so that you can make sure it's working there. Because when you go live, the emotion's going to kick in again, the fear is going to kick in, so you're still going to want to lower your share size way down. And what I always say in these when I'm teaching, and this is a teaching channel, is if you are so nervous that your hands shaking, or you can feel your heart as you trade, your share size is too high. Go down to one share, whatever it takes to make you go like, I don't really care that much. Obviously, you care enough where you're thinking through your strategies and you're learning. You're not just, I don't care, just take a trade. Not that kind of I don't care. But I don't care kind of feeling like, if I lose this money, like Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, says, count on all your trades going against you, the probability that they'll all go against you. Sit with that. How does that feel? 20 bad trades. How much money have you lost? If you can't bear it, your share size is too high. Once you get into that zone, which can take years of not really caring about that, you'll start to take off. And it's different for everybody. And that's why I trade in a simulator. And when you go live, keep the share size to the point where your hands aren't shaking and you can you're just in the zone, right? And then follow your day trading plan, even when you're in the zone, because that's dangerous too, because then you just feel like nothing can touch you. So you need to follow the day trading plan. So let's go over what I have here. So I have a bunch of custom indicators here right now. I have the market magnet, which is this magenta line right here. These arrows are part of that, showing up and down. This is specially scripted in as a new custom indicator to follow large caps and to kind of tell you where they might be. See how it respected here here where their high might be, where their low might be. So that's a zone it created, which is 50% average of the overall volume, which started today. And then you'll see these blue streaks come in. This is actually price. This is how much at that price, how much volume at that certain price. And you'll actually see these move sometimes through the day, and I'll tell you what that means as far as the magnet. So this is a very important tool. I have a link where to get that at the $1 Million Margin Club. Another tool here is the scalping indicator. This is amazing. The green are the buyers, the red are the sellers, the blue column is the volume. This was a game changer when this came out a few years ago. So remember, I am a coder, so this is one of the scripts that I gave through Charles Schwab's and Thinkorswim. And this is also, I made this also available for free on TradingView. I know a lot of people trade TradingView, they can't get Thinkorswim. This is Thinkorswim. And if you just type in DTS, Day Trading for Success, just DTS, or Scalper Indicator, or Scalping Indicator, DTS, or something like that. I'm not sure how it comes up over there, but you should be able to get it for free. But anyway, this is showing you the momentum with inside any candle. So if you're trading on a 1-minute candle, if you're a momentum trader or a day trader trying to scalp, this is the most important tool you should have. So get that. Hook or crook, get this, whatever you have to do, right? And then, so those are two that I highly recommend that I have on here. Another one, I put it over on the 5-minute just so I could see it. This is the multi-chart alignment. This is incredibly useful. This shows you a 5-minute, a 15-minute, a 30-minute, a 1 hour, and a 4-hour chart, candlesticks on those charts. What did they close? Were they going down or going up? So a lot of traders will trade at different time increments, and you knowing what that time increment is so important. So sometimes I put it on the 1-minute. Right now I've got it over here on the 5, just so I can see. You're looking to look at all these different things to see when they go in and when they go out. Everybody's kind of sitting in their chairs. We're going to be starting in just a couple of minutes here. I have a lot of people on Zoom. Let me go over how we set up the RV strategy. First, you go to a day. These are day candles. Each one of these represents a day. So if I go back to yesterday and I look to the right of my picture up there, it says the close is $440.13. And then you go down here to the average true range, the ATR. So see how that number says 17. That's going to change in a second. So this is the average true range that price action moved over a 14-day period. So $21.93. So what I did, according to the strategy, is I divided that in two, and I subtracted half from the close, which is right here, and I got the ATR low, and then I added half to get the ATR high. It looks like it's slightly off there. I hope not. Oh no, here, that's because this is where we are today. Okay, so here, this is the candle. So yesterday's close was 446.17, and then it was 22.96 ATR. This was hiding down here. See that little candle? So then you subtract half, and you get that ATR low, and then you add half and get the ATR high. Now, ATR is just one number. I marked it this way just so we know that's where these levels came from by dividing the ATR in half and getting a mean center average. And now we expect the price action to move in between those levels. Almost any strategy that you trade is going to have a, let me just make sure here, is going to have a, they use the ATR in some way or another to figure out a breakout range, an overall range, whatever, almost every single strategy. This is the way the RV strategy does it, and a lot of other strategies do it. So the RV strategy starts at 10 a.m. here on the East Coast in the United States, 1/2 hour after market opens on the New York Stock Exchange. You will see a huge bump in volume at that time, not only because of all the thousands and thousands of people that are trading this strategy, but because of all the other strategies that use the ATR level and it comes into play at the 10 a.m. mark, 1/2 hour after market opens. That's kind of like the universal time that people think all the idiot stuff is done. All the weird skewing is over. And now the market's going to calm down to either a trend in a certain direction of the stock that you're watching, or a consolidation or resting in a certain direction. Now with large caps, which is what the RV strategy is, it's a $25 billion minimum market cap that we trade and a $1 billion minimum float. So we're expecting sideways movement. So we have large cap stocks. That's what this strategy calls for. So the other thing that you want to do is you want to open up your fib level here, and on a 5-minute, what you do is, I've already snapped these lines. Fib levels are always marked from the left to the right. So in this case, it's low. It could have been high to low, but this is low to high, and then I marked it. Now, those give me support and resistance levels, considered to be nature's mathematical formula. And I also did one on a 2-day here. I'm not going to open all these because we're almost out of time, but I also did one on a 2-day, and then on the 4-hour down here is where I did historical data, support and resistance in between the levels here. I did a couple outside of it because it moved down here. And I just marked where the candlestick action stopped or abruptly turned around if the Fibonacci levels didn't already pick it up. And that helps me, gives me further guidance to see where that might happen again. It's a pattern, right? We're looking for patterns because patterns, the very essence of a pattern is it repeats. Right? So we're looking for something that might repeat. So these levels that I marked on the 4-hour that you might think this is a busy chart. To me, it is not busy. There's our ATR. We're below it right now. Everybody's ready. We're going in about a minute to start, and I'm going to be doing what they call quarterbacking, and that is, everybody is responsible for their own trades, but based on my experience, I will call out what I see. And right now I am seeing that it's continually stopping right here, like dead stop, right how this indicator is supposed to use. But the magnet's above it, right? The magnet's above it, guys. Now, the buyers have been going down, and the volume's been going down. But when we hit 10 o'clock, I'm going to look at the overall trend is still up. And we are making a little bit of a bull flag here, as you can see. Not because of that candle, that hangman there. It's a little off of a bull flag. But right now, even though it's been going down, I'm looking to possibly go long for the bigger move at 10, which is any minute now. Now, I will be trading market only so that we get picked up. Now, I do have this set up for doing freestyle trading, which I'm going to be doing this week with the Bohemian students, but that's on a different account than we're using here. So we have just a few seconds and everybody's ready. All right. So I'm going to go in right at 10 at the best price I can possibly get here with Tesla. So that is, I'm going to go in right there, guys. I think actually I went in like 3 seconds early. Okay. So I'm going long. I'd already started to turn around, which is great. Okay. So that would have been where I got out, and it already passed it. So that is really good. It's a strong move up at the half-hour mark, just like I thought. Now, this is the buy-sell oscillator, which is also a custom indicator they didn't tell you about. Now, this is warning me. This is about 70% accurate. You can count on it. It's warning me that it was going to turn around. So I could have actually captured that trade there. Yeah, so I blew it. So I was busy explaining. I don't know. Some of you got that. Okay, good. Yeah, that I should have grabbed that. Now I'm going to wait for the bigger move here. I'm not going to just jump out, but that kind of told you it was going to retrace. You saw the arrow hit, and it also hit a 4-hour support and resistance level based on the RV strategy. So the RV strategy calls out where if you don't get if you can't get enough support and resistance levels, which are channels, ceilings, and floors, get the book, guys. Then you go down to the 1-hour chart and then the 15-minute chart. Now it's telling me again. So now you're going to see me. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where's my reverse key? You're going to see me reverse a lot here. So you might see me reverse right here. Let's just see if it's. So this is my trade today. Okay. So far, and we're going for $5,000 today. I wanted to break that. Sellers went way up the last time. So if it starts to drop, you're going to see me reverse real quick. So let's just see if it's. Damn, I missed it. I could have caught that again. I still feel like it's going to break this flat top, but I don't know. I'm playing it long because I don't feel like the 10 o'clock move is over yet, but let's see. Okay. Various trading going on up there, longs and shorts happening. This is telling me it's going to turn around. So no matter what, I'm going to turn around. I kind of missed the best possible position already. any second now, guys. Is that it? All right, the next tap up here, I'm gonna count my blessings and get out of this. Is it gonna break it at all? I should have just got out. I'm just gonna get out there. All right, so I made $900. Now it'll probably go up, and the splits was pretty good. So I didn't get the best position in the world. Annoying. I mean, we're doing okay, but I played that. I had 2 opportunities to scalp that correctly. So now, guys, don't try this. Try it in a simulator first. And obviously, you can just be trading 5 shares. This is, we're trying to make our book this week. That's what this would be considered. So I'm looking at that ATR. It went by it already there, unless that was a shadow wick. I didn't really. I was looking up, but see how it hit that ATR and just turned around. I mean, that was. Oh, is that it already? Did I miss that? It seems like I missed it. Oh wow. I'm really misplaying this one. Hang on. I'm going to take a hit. I'm telling you right now, it broke the flat top. I should have turned around there. I'm out of sync today, so I lost big on that trade. So I'm still 500 ahead. Very annoyed, by the way. I traded that, and I can see some of you are well. Yeah, there's a 1500 up there, so I definitely missed this one. Oh well. In a perfect world, right? Look at the strength of it. This is why I turned around. It's like, just don't wait for it to get worse and worse. It kind of dipped back where I wasn't down to 100. So I'm using these fib levels, these support and resistance levels. You're probably going to see me think about turning around here or at this fib, and we'll just look at the strength of everything else. If I see one of these arrows telling me to turn around this time, I'm going to listen more. Whoa, it hit the second fib, so we're getting a good trade in here. Now I don't have the half and whole dollar script set up. Look for there's a lot of really good custom scripts here. We'll try to do some back testing and maybe open up some of those scripts for you if I remember at the end of this. So that's the it hit that other fib. It's turning around. I'm gonna reverse it right there and bank that. And now the reason I reverse, guys, is that I have found that the way I trade, if it takes me longer to look for a good perfect trade to get back in when I tested my own trading, and when I think it's going to stop, I think, well, if it's going to stop, it's going to turn around, so I'm just going to go the other way immediately. And then I do what we call manage a bad position. So it's either an idiotic way to trade or an advanced way to trade, depending on how you look at it. It works for me. When you have a stock that has such a high spread and a potential slip rate with 500 shares, it can work against me. But overall, from all the trading I do and the testing I do, it tends to work more for me. So watching the price action, I'm watching the market maker, guys. I'm looking down for that, back to where that either all the way back to the flat top, or depending on the way. Yeah, it's not looking good here. So I need to go long again here soon. Just looking for a dip. I want some kind of a dip here. I'll take that. Okay, so I broke 2K, and I'm at 28.66. 428.66. Not ideal. We're resting on this fib, as you can see from the market maker price. Now we're starting to go back up. So now it's really respecting the 10-day fib. I'm gonna reverse right there. So I got 2,800. I'm gonna reverse back. So I am doing some tight reverse scalping here, guys. I'm going to reverse back. I broke 3K. So I'm at 429.67. This seems to be the sweet spot to do this. So to trade like this right now. You guys. Okay, good. I caught up. That was good. Those two little perfect, almost perfect scalps caught me up. So I got, I got lucky too, obviously, but I was looking at I always try to play these back and forth here when it gets to a level where it starts to consolidate, and it seems between these two fibs it's consolidating. It can go against you to do quick. If you watch me, you'll see me do a lot of quick trades because it's gonna have a breakout, and that's what I don't want to be on the wrong side of that breakout. See, it's just resting. It just keeps hitting this fib. So it's literally going back and forth here. So it's not, I'm worried about doing what I just did, honestly. Continuing to do what I just did. I feel like I'm actually just barely out of the lead right now. So now that's starting to influence my decisions. I was playing catch up, which is, we do have a competition that we do with each other here. So looking at that market maker, it is resting now on that. It's going below now. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 4. So I got 4,500 and I got it at 427.98. Now Charlie's letting them know how I'm trading here. Basically I was thinking that was going to turn around there. So that's our 9 moving average. That's our 20. Here, if it breaks to this level, I'm going to turn around. I can't afford to. I mean, I've almost got the goal today, so it looks like it might keep going down here. So I got to be careful. There we go. Get back up there. We want to have you breaking that fib up there. We don't want to drop down to the ATR again. Sometimes it'll retest. So that's what I'm watching. The fact that the buyers only went a little, like 3/4 up that volume, is a little scary, but at least the buyers won out here. But it's the split's pretty tight. There we go. Yeah, let's see more buyers come in strong here. Now we're resting. Uh-oh, I don't like to see that arrow. Okay. That's telling me that it might turn around. I mean, these are all probabilities, guys, all these indicators. So you want to take a whole, everything. Look at the multi-chart alignment over here. Everything says we're going up right now. Scalping indicators go up. That arrow is the only thing. It's RSA crossover reprogrammed for very tight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that's a good move that I don't want to lose. Wow. And I also don't want to get out too soon. So is it going to break that level? Darn. That was $1,000 that just went down. So the arrow the oscillator is telling the right thing. I could have captured that. And then, whoa, new high. We got a new high, guys. We're looking good. Our next level's 432.38. We might get a a rejection. I'm getting ready to reverse it here. Anything above the 432 level is telling me to bank my profits. That arrow didn't realize, and I mean, it did a little bit, but I don't think it finished. The oscillator said we should turn around. RSI oscillator might be correct. I'm going to assume that it's people are going to react to it. So I'm looking for a good spot to jump out here. I'm going to take that. So I shorted at 432.24. I thought I hit this line here, but I didn't. So maybe a little premature there. But I banked that 6K, so I've got a big cushion here over my 5K goal today. So remember, guys, trade in a simulator first. This is it's not an absolute that this can happen. You know, you've got to learn how to read these and then be trading in the right strategy as well. So I've been doing this a long time, as with the other traders, and I do have a lot of videos that show trading with 100 shares, 50 shares, 150 shares. I recommend you watch those and then slowly get your feet wet in a simulator if you're interested in this type of trading. This might just be fun to watch. I know a lot of viewers just love to watch it and never in a million years would trade it. You know, so it's kind of exciting. That's why we call it an entertainment channel too, because it's exciting to watch when you get to these higher share sizes. You think about the amount of money you can make in such a short period of time. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, it's not really going back down, so I think it likes it up here. I'm going to look back for that 4 hour. I'm going to hit that. What did I get at? 42. So I looked at this level for the bounce. Let's see what happens. I mean, look at how that was going up. Now, it dropped a little bit there, but it was almost at the top. Buyers are still multi-chart alignment, still telling us this move is going up. The scalping indicator is still saying it's going up, however slower. I think we still have an upward move here. So we just need to look at these levels in the RV strategy as shackles. Okay, so now it's just as I said that, it's telling me that we're not going up. We're going to make you look stupid. So well, actually, let me pull this over here. Yeah, look at the 5 minutes straight up. 15 minutes straight up. We're so far. It is stupid to jump off this right now. So I'm going to try to catch the little scalps as I can here. Let's look at that 30. Okay, so that stopped. I don't really have anything here. It stopped right there for some reason. Pretty hard stop there. So that's interesting. Do we want to try to catch these red candles in between this upward move to get us the most amount of money? That's the idea, right? So up there by the 33, and I'm looking at the market maker because the bid and the ask can throw you. What is the market maker going to give me? Oh, that was close. That's a lot there. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 33.76. Ah, and of course it goes by. Yeah, I just tried to catch it there. Now, if it keeps breaking up through the 34.50, I'm going to turn around, which will be a good deal of money at that point. I'm going to take that. It looks like it's going to go up. So I've got 80. Boy, that slipped. That slipped like $150. Wow. Looking for the next bounce up. Try to catch this little consolidating action here. Mostly wanted to bank that. I think it's going to go up, but I'll try to catch another little scalp here. I'm going to take that. So I'm short at 33.87. You see how the buyers dropped here, guys? How the volume dropped on buyers, so there's less people believing in it as it moves up, and we seem to be respecting this 34.50. It never even got there, 434.50. So I'm feeling pretty good about keeping this even on this upward trend, just because the sellers are about to speak, it looks like. So you see how it's dropping. So now we still have, this is a conflicting, we have multi-chart alignment up. We have scalping indicators saying the ups are almost over. So I'm going to try to catch a small scalp in here and then still thinking that it's going to go up. That's my overall feeling, but I'd like to see it break this. I mean, it did show you that it kind of was doing that, but rested on there's firm here, huh? There it goes back up. I probably could have caught that. It seems to be slipping like about 150 bucks though, so at least trading the market. And if I go ask bid, it could pick up a partial, or it just won't pick up at all. And that happens to me a lot. A lot of times I'm not mic'd up for you guys to see that, but that's why I just can't. It's safer to trade ask bid, but you make way less money. I'm talking about, coming in on the ask and the bid here. So you make more money. I mean, it's safer, and you would make more. You'd be in a better position on the trade, but you make less money because you don't get picked up as much, or you get picked up partially. That's what I mean by that, for those of you that understand. So there's a lot of videos to watch here, guys, to kind of help you along the way. And this is sort of jumping into an advanced one that's probably fun to watch, but it's also dangerous. And what might seem easy, is not really easy, like with most things, right? So you watch a lot of these gurus that, particularly with the momentum trading, and they just they'll go in 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 shares on low cap, mini cap, micro cap, and you see them make tens of thousands of dollars, 50,000, 60,000, 80,000, 100,000 in a day, in a few minutes, and you just think you can do it too. And it's just, you can lose. So many people blow their accounts believing in it. It's such a skill level, and it can look easy. Oh, you just got to push the button there. When that candle turns green, you just always go up. No, there's no always. So, yeah, so it hit that and it's stair stepping up. So I'm losing confidence in the short. So anytime now. Can it break it this time, or is it going to sit on top? Okay, so it broke it. So that was good to wait for now. What did I get that at? 31.41. So I tried to stop it here on this historical data level, and I got it at 431.41. So let's see what happens here, guys. It's going to keep going down, and then I just got to write it down. The sellers did take over, but it's not like the volume went too much higher here. So, okay, we do have a split now in the multi-chart alignment. So now it's getting harder and harder to read. This is when we revert to the strategy, and we do what we call channel trading. So right now the channel seems to be from the 434.50 to the 431.37, unless it breaks it here. I'm in a really good position as far as channel trading here, unless this becomes the channel, and then it's not really that bad for me. Now this is set on the 4 hour. If you're trading the RV strategy and you wanted tighter channels, then go down to the 1 hour and add a few support and resistance levels, and it's still too big for you, then go down to the 15-minute like it says. Then finally you can go down to the 5-minute and make like 8-cent channels, 5-cent channels, and just go in and out, in and out, in and out. You're looking for a low spread stock when you do that, not for a spread like this. Maybe an Apple, AMD, something like that. You guys see me trade those a lot. Time's going by fast. Everybody's making money. I just broke 10K, so we are trying to make 5K, so this is a really good day. I've had a couple of bad trades. I think the worst was about 500 bucks. But overall, it's been, you know, pretty easy to call here based on the with the strategy and the yeah, the market magnet's not even, it's way down here. Not even, I was just thinking that didn't even come into play. So we're using the buy sell oscillator, the scalping indicator, and the oops, so that's telling me to not lose money while I'm talking to you guys here. So it wants to turn around again. It's not, it keeps, when you want to feel good about an upward trend, it keeps saying don't feel good about it. So we're looking to turn around up here. See if it can push that arrow up. I'd love to see some volume shoot across from the left, from the market magnet that pulls it up. I see that it is coming across here. It's moving across here, but it's just way down there still. So let's see if yeah, it's turning it around. I wanted it to go higher, so getting ready to reverse, guys. Come on. Wow, it broke the 34. Take that. 434.26, so I'm a little lower than what I wanted to, but I wanted to bank that. That's 11K. I'm getting a little panicked by the fact that this could be the new top here. Let's see. She's letting them know where I'm at. So I'm at 434.26 short. It just seems to be resting here, which is, I'm not really liking this position here because it's resting above the 34.50. So I think I'm going to try to get a turnaround here. I'm going to take that 11.4. So I'm going long at 433.87. I'm going to go back short again. So we're going to try a little bit of funny business here to see if I can work me up to the position I want. I want to end up being long. What did I get that at? Oh, did I actually lose money on that trade? Man, I'll tell you, there's some serious slippage going on here. 434.03. No, I couldn't have lost money if I got it at 434.03. Okay, so that's good. I think. Okay. So yeah, this is, you can lose, but I have a huge cushion now, which is great. So I am in the lead, barely. Right. Yep. Okay. About 500 bucks in the lead. So we'd like to keep that. Dare I take a sip of coffee and everything goes haywire? I'm going to reverse there. I'm telling you, I'm playing it for it to dip back down, but it could be a mistake. What did I get that at? Ah, it's too high. Yeah, that wasn't where I wanted to get it. So let me see if I get any kind of a. I want to try to go short again here, but I don't know. Darn, I missed that one there. Okay. Okay, well, we're messing around between 3 and 500 negative on some of these, so it's a bit risky. It is really respecting that 434.50. I'm going to hit that. I broke 12K with that. So, and I'm going to jump around. Oh, that's too high. That's above that line. So, yeah. Honestly, don't think it's going much lower than it is now, so it would make no sense for me to reverse. You know, it's stopping right along here consistently. Like right, I'd say right where the arrow is almost, right? Like right there is where it seems to, right where it said the up going down, but now it's working the opposite way. So, okay, so can we break that top there? Break that high. We break 435. I'm at 12K now. We're almost done here. So now you can stay in the last trade past the 30-minute mark. You just can't reverse directions, and then or you're out of the competition. So. I saw that I lost the lead there. Whoa, whoa. All right, so we're at time. But this is a huge move upward. So everything's up, up, up. Buyers went higher. Buyers are going higher. Multi-chart alignment's higher. We broke the level. So let's look at 437.19 maybe. Or is there another fibs all the way up at 440? I'm just thinking about staying in the move. If I stay in the move now and he gets out, then we both stay in the move at the same time. I don't want to get out and then have it go up. So we're allowed to stay in here a few more minutes. We were going to trade 30 minutes, but on the last trade, you can hold it, you know. So, I mean, I guess there comes a time where, you know, we would say call it, and we would call it for the video anyway, for the mic'd up video. But see, I just lost it there, so I should have taken that profit up there. So this is where you might want to turn around now at this point. So this is where I would probably scalp to turn around. So I need this to show me some strength, because the red took over, so the sellers took over there, but they only made it halfway up. So everything else is saying go, go, go. If I saw one of those buy-sell oscillators strike red up there, I'd be more concerned, but I don't see one. And if this market magnet might pull up, so I'm going to hold this for a minute. 12K, 13K. 13K in 31 minutes. That's pretty good. I'm going to break 1,000 on this. And so I'm just sitting in this, guys, watching this go up. This is a great trade. So can it break the 34, 37, 19? It seems like it. Keeps hitting it. It's 18, 19, 4. There it goes. So it just broke it. So I'm going to stay in it. Oh, he's out. Okay, so he got out. All right, so I am the clear winner. But I'll still ride this a little further just to see if it can make that fib. Maybe it can make that fib. Great if I could get 14K here. I will sell out market when I want to get out. To just get out. Oh, don't go back down on me now. Yeah, I'm getting greedy, aren't I, guys? I'm getting greedy. Oh. Went down like 500 bucks. I'm just going to take that. All right, so $13,259, guys. Not bad. So if we were to go back and think about how we did that, basically, I was reading the levels and mostly the scalping indicator to help me make these trades, and then just common sense with the multi-chart alignment working. So everything was there. Now some of the indicators that we don't have here are I didn't get into like these are some of the other indicators that are in there. We could put in the half and whole dollar so you see what that looks like. If I put the multi-chart alignment on, well, I'll just put in the half and whole dollar so you can see. And I think what might have happened is the price action left where we were here. No, I guess not. You can go in the gear wheel and set these levels to go higher. But basically with the half and whole dollar, it did break them then. Yeah, so it broke all of them. This will mark every half and whole dollar, which are trading with the crowd. Oh, wow. Should have stayed in that move, huh? Wow. It keeps going. Would have been another, I would have been well over 14. But anyway, guys, that's one of them. And there's a bunch of other indicators. I recommend you going to the $1 Million Margin Club site to see what they have, their website, and then their YouTube channel has a lot of videos about how to load. Now, remember, when you're loading indicators, okay, you have to highlight them. Same with the layouts that we give away sometimes. You have to highlight them and then go into your setup wheel and open up import item or share item. And then once that box is there, click in it and press Control V. So they're not a link that you just press. It doesn't work that way. There's all kinds of videos that show how to do it. We have one on this channel. There's a bunch on the $1 Million Margin Club. And then, of course, I talk about how to do it too. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is supposed to go out on Christmas Day, so I hope you're having a good holiday, whatever you celebrate, and having a great time with the families and enjoying it. And always be careful out there. Stay inquisitive and go green, guys, and I will see you soon.